Friends, today we're going to talk about a topic many people have encountered, many of us have encountered in our lives when we're manifesting or trying to have a relationship from our specific person. So it's going to be how to stop receiving breadcrumbs, how to stop being breadcrumbed by your SP and manifest a genuine connection where you feel loved and valued. So if you've ever felt tired and you're tired of receiving these breadcrumbs, and you want more attention and more commitment and you're ready for that, then this video is for you. Before I dive in, my name's Megan. I'm a manifestation coach. I've been helping people for, since 2017, manifest whatever they want in their reality. Been a full-time manifestation coach. If you guys want to work together, the description's in the link below. I'm really good at figuring out what your subconscious limiting beliefs are, which is going to help you manifest easier and more effortlessly in your reality. Okay. You can work on, we have whatever you want to work on. There's courses though. There's ways to work on things through courses. If you want to do one-on-one coaching, I have some spots still available, and some groups as well. So description's and link below. You can always email me too with any questions. So you guys, let's talk about 5 things here, 5 steps that you can start using today that's going to help you stop getting breadcrumbs. So if you don't know what breadcrumbed is, it's like when you're receiving less from your specific person, when you're receiving less attention, less than you deserve, basically, and they're just kind of giving you the bare minimum. Okay. Now, I think that, I have been there before. So everything I've done, I've actually, this is why I teach this stuff, because it's stuff that I have actually experienced in my life and have overcome it. But I've also had a lot of clients in sessions lately that are also just receiving a lot of breadcrumbs. So I just thought it'd be a really good idea to do a video to help everybody with a couple steps that I came up with. So the first step that we want to do is recognize our self-worth. Okay, so you want to recognize your self-worth. Now, this is super, super important because breadcrumbing really, it happens mainly when we start doubting our value and accepting less than we deserve. Now, it's kind of weird because if we've never had that before, a lot of people are stuck in that paradigm. So we're shifting out of that paradigm. So you want to begin by reminding yourself daily, with some self-affirmations, because these affirmations are going to drive our behavior. They're going to drive our thoughts, drive our feelings, which will drive our behavior, okay, and drive kind of what we say and what we're going to accept in our reality. So, an affirmation you can say to yourself is, I am worthy of love, commitment, and genuine attention. I want you to write it down somewhere. You can write it on a Post-it note or something, but say it to yourself and let it become part of your inner conversations, your inner beliefs. Because when you truly know what you're worth, you're naturally going to attract versions of people who respect and cherish you. So you just want to start thinking about this. Think of it this way. When you radiate self-love or self-worth, you're raising your standards, okay, friends? And the people around you, including your SP, will feel that shift, okay? Because everything's energy. So you're going to start aligning with this energy of someone who deserves the best, because you do, okay? So even if it feels foreign, let's start with that. Step 2 is we're going to start setting boundaries. Okay. Now, again, I think if you've watched my stuff before in videos, you will know that I didn't even know what boundaries are. But the next step we're going to do is set boundaries from a place of self-love and self-worth. Okay. Because breadcrumbing often continues when we leave our boundaries open. Okay. When we leave them too open, we're just like giving people too much permission. So instead, we're going to decide what you're comfortable with and what you're not comfortable with. So, like, for instance, if they're reaching out and consistently or like texting you, like for a booty call, for instance, generally express your expectations. Okay. Especially inside, you want to have those expectations. You just want to be very clear about what your expectations are. So, for example, you could say, I value consistency and effort in my relationships. That could be a new affirmation for you. Remember, setting boundaries is not about controlling, and you also want to see if you're fearful of losing them. It's more about honoring yourself and what you deserve. And since everybody is a mirror and reflecting you, okay, there's no choice but for them to show up that way. So a lot of people get scared of setting boundaries because they're going to think they're going to lose somebody. But it's exact opposite. The boundaries are for you. Okay. When you are clear about your boundaries and you know your self-worth, everybody's going to have no choice but to fall in line because everybody's a mirror to you. Again, if you guys want more help with this, one-on-one coaching is a great way. We can work through these things, come up with boundaries, and talk about this, because as I've said in many videos, I didn't have any at one point. I was too scared. I was too scared. I didn't even know I was allowed to have this. Okay. But once I started doing that, I started seeing significant changes in my reality, significant, because I was kind of healing that abandonment wound. Because sometimes we have that from an abandonment wound, these people pleasing, putting people ahead of us on a pedestal. I also have a video about that if you're interested, about taking them off the pedestal. All right. So step 3 is going to stop accepting breadcrumbs. Okay. The third step is stopping accepting breadcrumbs. So if your SP is giving you minimal effort, okay, or kind of like sporadic attention, I want you to start making a conscious choice to stop reacting to it. Okay. When you respond to breadcrumbs, it signifies that this is enough to keep you around energetically. Okay. So instead, let go of the need for immediate attention and focus on cultivating your own feelings of joy. Okay. So you want to go within. You're not going to need, often we're trying so hard to get someone's attention. And I'm not saying that you can't have validation from your SP, but remember, it all is going to start inwardly. So you have to go within yourself, because if you're not feeling that joy and love about yourself and you're feeling that way, your person's going to show up, that version of that person's going to show up and mirror that back to you. Okay. So you're going to make sure that you're giving that to yourself first. And then if they're giving you only minimal attention, you're going to, stop reacting to it, stop asking for more, unless you make the intention that they always, get your needs. But basically, you want to make sure that you're going within. So you can say something like this. I intend to get the best effort from everybody. Everybody is a magnet. So because when you shift your energy from for instance, let me think of an example. Okay. Yeah. If you shift your energy, sorry if I could talk, from I'll take whatever I can get, which I have before, to something different. You're shifting this energy. I deserve meaningful connection. You're telling the universe that you're ready for more, and the universe hears you. Remember, I also have another video. The universe always says yes. Okay. So when you start shifting this from thoughts and energy of I'll take whatever I can get to I deserve meaningful connection, and this is what I deserve, you're telling the universe that, and it's going to shift that energy and be reflected back to you. Okay. That shift is going to change everything. Step 4 is about visualization. Okay. Or your thoughts, which are going to create visualizations, because we are already thinking in pictures. When we say our words are pictures. So I want you to spend a few minutes each day just imagining your SP treating you with respect, love, and consistency. See them reaching out with genuine interest, where they're being really attentive to you, showing they value you. Feel those emotions. What would that feel like to be treated that way? Okay, for what you deserve. Because remember, this is coming back to you. So this practice that you're doing is going to align your energy with your desired outcome. So the more you focus on the positive behaviors you want, the more you attract that reality. Okay, so remember, another key thing here is, remember, your brain, your subconscious, which is what's manifesting out, cannot tell the difference between what is real and what's not real. So you want to practice this, because what's happening most of the time is we're practicing and rehearsing the negative things and saying that over and over again. And then our mind's going to continuously focus on that. And since whatever we focus on is going to create in our reality, we're just caught in this feedback loop. So that's why you want to take some time and intentionally visualize our inner conversations, but let's just say imagination. Imagine what you want, cultivating those experiences inside. What would it feel like to be loved? Okay. Because again, this practice aligns your energy with your desired outcome, which is going to be pushed out in your reality. It's just how it works. Okay. And finally, you want to trust the process. Because sometimes when you're too focused on whether or not they're breadcrumbing you, it creates more anxiety and patience instead of trust that your worthiness, that you're doing this. Okay. And you start putting your energy on what if, did I do this manifestation right? When is it coming? All this impatience, which can block your manifestation. Okay. So you really want to detach from the fact that you don't think it's going to happen and start focusing on the fact that it is going to be happening. So like a mental diet for that. So if you notice your anxieties and fears are coming up, you're going to remind yourself that you already put your intentions out there. You've already done the other 4 steps, that it is on its way, that they're going to stop breadcrumbing you. So, just because maybe you haven't seen it before, you can see it now. All right, so you can shift into this as well. So let me remind you that detachment, people get scared of this word, okay? It's not about giving up, okay? It's not. It's about knowing that you're already enough, okay? And you've already done enough, and that the right connection will flow to you effortlessly, okay? So you're going to start trusting this, and when you trust what you deserve and you trust that your intentions are working, you're creating that space for your SP to treat you, or the universe to hear what you're saying, and for your SP to treat you with respect and care that you deserve. So you guys, remember to stop being breadcrumbed and manifest the relationship you desire. Start by recognizing your self-worth, setting boundaries, refusing to settle, imagining your ideal connection, and letting go and trusting. These 5 steps will transform not only how your SP treats you, but also how you see yourself. And since everybody's a mirror of you, you have no choice but to be reflected back to you. Thank you, friends, so much for watching. Remember, you're worthy of love, respect, and a beautiful, fulfilling connection. Please like, share, subscribe. Comment below if when it worked together. Descriptions and link below. And thank you guys so much. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and let me know how this works for you.